The League has prepared a series of short compliance videos, which we call Saver Sweepstakes Compliance Bites, to help you understand our Saver Sweepstakes program and the compliance issues that can arise. In this session, we'll talk about some of the fundamentals, what Saver Sweepstakes is, how it works, and what the laws say that govern it. So what exactly is the League's Saver Sweepstakes program? It's what's called a prize-linked savings account offered by Wisconsin credit unions. In 2017, Wisconsin adopted a law that allows for prize-linked savings programs. We joined a growing list of states that have adopted this kind of legislation. In Saver Sweepstakes, people earn entries into drawings for monthly, quarterly, and annual cash prizes by making deposits into qualified savings accounts. It's that simple. A member earns an entry into the drawings for each $25 that his or her savings balance grows. That's one entry into the monthly drawing, one entry into the quarterly drawing, and one entry into the annual grand prize drawing. Multiple winners are drawn each month. The best part is there's no risk of a member losing that savings. The money is theirs. They save it, earn interest on it, and still get chances to win some big cash prizes. The prize money comes from the credit unions that participate. Each credit union that participates contributes to the statewide prize pool based on how big the credit union is. Why do credit unions participate in the League's Saver Sweepstakes program? The purpose is simple, to give people an incentive to save money. And that's important because these days, as the slide shows, Americans aren't saving. Many of us don't have enough in savings to cover any sort of financial emergency, and almost a third of Wisconsin households live in liquid asset poverty, which means they don't have enough saved to cover basic expenses for 3 months if they experience a sudden job loss, a medical emergency, or some other financial crisis. As the slide says, Americans spend $80 billion with a B each year on lottery tickets. Now, think of Saver Sweepstakes this way. Instead of spending money on lottery tickets with almost no chance of winning, credit union members can deposit and save those funds for themselves, but still have a chance to hit the jackpot. Plus, they earn interest on their savings. You can find compliance information on Saver Sweepstakes in several ways. We have an II release, number 0184. It's in a question and answer format with more than 100 questions about the program. Also, the League's website has a landing page dedicated to Saver Sweepstakes, and there are 2 ways you can get there. First, you can go to our website and then find the drop-down menu for Products and Solutions. Under that heading, hover your mouse over Solutions Directory. Another menu pops up, and it has a link for the Saver Sweepstakes page. That page is not password protected because it has general information for consumers. So the second way to get there, which you or anyone else could use, is simply to visit saversweepstakes.com. There's no actual site at that address. You're simply redirected automatically to the Saver Sweepstakes page on the League's website. This is what that page looks like. Consumers who land here can access all of the information, with the exception of the Info for Credit Unions links on the right-hand side. They're only available to credit unions. As you can see, consumers can find a basic description of Saver Sweepstakes. They can click the link to go to a set of consumer-oriented frequently asked questions about it. And they can find all of the participating credit unions listed. Click on a credit union name, and you're linked directly to their website. Credit unions that are logged into our site can click on How to Offer, and they'll find information about signing up to join Saver Sweepstakes. If you click on Resource Center for Participating Credit Unions, you'll go to another page with a lot of resources for you. The page has information on onboarding, like an implementation checklist, vendor due diligence information, and so on. There's marketing, including sample press releases, graphics, and a big check format you can use to present to winners. Then there's compliance. Here's where you find the Saver Sweepstakes member account agreement that's needed to open an account, sample truth and savings disclosures we've put together, and other material, like a sample Saver Sweepstakes policy. Any credit union participating in Saver Sweepstakes really should have a board-approved policy. As I said, the League provides a sample in the Online Resource Center. As with any sample, tailor it to fit your needs. Among other things, the sample policy formalizes the credit union's commitment to comply with the various state and federal laws that can apply to Savers Sweepstakes, and with the contract provisions that control how the program runs. It addresses whether the credit union will enhance prizes its members win, for example by offering to double them, and whether it will offer special members-only Savers Sweepstakes drawings. We'll come back to that in a later video. The policy states whether credit union staff, management, directors, and families can participate. Legally, nothing prohibits it, but having your teller or the CEO's spouse win could raise eyebrows. Each credit union should set restrictions that it's comfortable with. Also, the policy sets out whether and how minors can hold Savers Sweepstakes accounts, and that's something we cover in a separate Savers Sweepstakes compliance video. Before we go, I want to explain that Savers Sweepstakes involves not just the league, but also the Minnesota Credit Union Network and one of its subsidiaries. Wincentive Savings is a prize-linked savings program offered to credit unions in Minnesota and other states by the Minnesota Credit Union Network. The league wanted to create its own statewide prize-linked savings program for Wisconsin credit unions with our own unique brand and logo. So we contracted with the Minnesota Credit Union Network to help. They provided templates of their Wincentive materials, which we enhanced to suit our Wisconsin needs. We also contracted to use the services of their subsidiary called TrueLink, which is a payments processing company. We use its file transfer and security systems. So, participating credit unions send data to TrueLink each month about their Savers Sweepstakes accounts. It tabulates the entries and has software to randomly pick the winners. TrueLink is obligated by our contract to protect the information and not to use it for other purposes, like marketing to your members. Lastly, there's Commonwealth, a national nonprofit organization that researches prize-linked savings programs and their impact on consumer savings nationwide. The League has agreed to provide information to Commonwealth about Savers Sweepstakes and its participants. That includes a survey credit unions are asked to give their members who open Savers Sweepstakes accounts. If you have questions about Savers Sweepstakes or any other compliance issues, please contact us in the League's Legal Affairs Department. We're here to help you, our member credit unions, by providing legal information on the compliance issues that you face every day.